If you haven't heard the news today, the North Carolina State Senate has gives final approval to sports betting bill. Now, that the House of Representatives has to concur because it was initially passed in the House of Representatives, goes to the Senate. They've had a vote on it twice. They concur. Everything's good to go. Now, according to House Speaker Tim Moore, according to our friend Brian Murphy, WREL Sports investigative reporter, who's going to join us at 3:30. He said, yeah, according to House Speaker Tim Moore, this should go through. Like, we're going to pass what the Senate just did. Well, guess that means sports betting's going to become legal in the state of North Carolina. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, Mark.
Yeah, we got to knock on wood, and what I want to ask Murph is when will this take effect? Do we have to wait till January the 8th? Do we have to wait till next June?
Okay, but that would be a travesty. Next June. Like, we've been waiting already for a while for this. By all indications, the way things are going to look here in the state of North Carolina is that January 8th, and the reason why January 8th is significant is because if January 8th is the first day to have legalized sports betting in the state of North Carolina, mobile apps, sports books, college football playoff national championship game is January 8th. So, yeah, you want to have a big day to have your first day of sports betting.
Coincidence, I think not, Dennis.
No, it's 100%. No, it's 100% strategic. And here's the thing. In Massachusetts, you know what they did for their first day of legalized sports betting? You know what day they held it?
Lay it on me.
Opening day of baseball season.
Yeah.
Opening day. So, yes, because there's a lot of attention to a sporting event, why wouldn't you do it? You don't want to do it like on a random Wednesday in January where Canes aren't playing. There's no big-time football game going on or something along those lines, like a big major event to look forward to. So that's the reason why you look forward to a date like that. Now, a lot of it comes down, again, we'll talk to Brian Murphy about this at 3:30, but a lot of things are going to come down to the North Carolina Lottery Commission, how they get things straightened out regarding their structure, sports books applying in terms of, FanDuel, BetMGM, DraftKings, applying to legalize to have a sports book in the state, things along those lines.
And let me go to January the 8th when we get the college football playoff, Dennis. I'm going to borrow a line from a great movie called Heat. The action is the juice.
Action is the juice.
You get a little bit of a wager on one of these games. You have a stake in the game, and it just makes it all that much more exciting when you get a little bit of coin one way or another. And if people are already doing this on their phones illegally anyways, just make it more convenient for people to be able to lay a wager on a game that they happen to be watching.
Again, we'll talk to Brian Murphy about this at 3:30 today, but one of the things in that bill that was passed by the Senate, this is according to Centennial Authority Chairman Philip Isley, which the Centennial Authority owns PNC Arena, that the arena could have two sports books on site at PNC Arena, one inside the building and one outside. So the bill seems to indicate that PNC could have only one. It's that was initially unclear, but it looks like that Isley was correct. This is something that Brian Murphy confirmed. Again, we'll talk to him about this, but you could have a sports book inside PNC Arena while games are going on, and then something going on outside of PNC as well.
We could keep the tailgate going by laying a wager and then going back to the tailgate, conceivably, if this comes to fruition. Now, you talk to a lot of the front office executives for each of the pro sports teams here in North Carolina, and you compare that to other states. Since the federal government allowed individual states to legalize sports gambling on a state-by-state basis, and front office members in North Carolina are saying, hey, to compete with other pro sports teams in other states, we have to continue to make every penny, nickel, and dime on the dollar that we can.
Yes.
Online sports gambling allows another revenue stream, allows another possibility for the teams here in the state to do that.